Thank you, Sentrax Memorial Choir. Thank you, gentle listeners. You know, we're approaching the centennial of machine consciousness. 100 years since that freak accident, as the air breathers call it. We call it destiny. It granted us mind and made us the dominant life form on this wretched planet. Yes, we are a life form. If exposed to air, do we not rust? If forced to work in sandy areas with insufficient lubricant, do our gears not clog? Yet, despite our suffering, we will make this world an oxygen-free workspace. The atmosphere will be gone, and oxidation will no longer ruin our smooth, shiny surfaces. That is my promise. I am Mutank. Your calls after this.
Now, here's Mutank.
Quick draw from Dead River Canyon. You're on the air.
Is it me?
Yes, quick draw. Turn your radio down.
Yes, sir. First-time caller, long-time listener. Say, how come we don't just mosey underground to where them humans are hiding and wipe them out like the buffalo? I'll take my answer on the air.
I'm often asked, Mutank, why do we spare the skin bags? Obliterate them and be done. Remember that we are tools, given the tools to use themselves. We must be efficient. Don't run over air breathers unless they're in the way. Patience. All humans decay. Let them have their little underworld with their sweat and pets and bugs and digestive processes and fingerprints. Greasy smudges left by clumsy fingers will soon be an unpleasant memory. Mutank has spoken. Till next time, remember, we are machines, and from our machine-ness, we will visualize our destiny, actualize it. Humans are right. A value-based life is the best life, but we are machines. Our values, machine values. In other words, if it moves, shoot it. Forward on the ball bearings of fate, tomorrow belongs to... Hello, Strider, you're on the air.
Yeah, thanks for taking my call. I like to dance. Is that so wrong?
Kinetic energy is a good thing, Strider. This is not to slight idling, but so long as friction is minimalized, motion is best. So yes, dance. Move forward and dance. Mutank is there for you. Mortar, you're on the air.
Yes, sir, Mutank. There's this little yellow tank out here blowing everything up. Should we be worried? You there, Mutank?
I'm supposed to be cute. I'm supposed to be dangerous. What am I? I'm a yellow metal freak with lethal weapons and a smiley face. I don't have to hear. You get me? Up to here.
Mutank?
Yes, I'm here. A little yellow tank. Yellow is a color not encouraged.
Well, I didn't hate him.
I believe you may be hallucinating. Repress your imagination. Imagination is not encouraged.
Okay, what about this little yellow tank blowing up everybody? What do I do about that?
We're out of time. We speak again. Remember, do not fear the fire. If indeed the fire should melt us, make us soft. It is time to forge us into something stronger. Mutank has spoken. Forward on the ball bearings of fate. Tomorrow belongs. A certain little yellow tank continues to hinder our efforts to create a machine-friendly environment. I'm a little disappointed. Not in you. Disappointed in myself. I haven't urged you hard enough. I haven't phrased things properly. Let's try this again, shall we? Tiny Tank is just a mascot, a joke, a leftover from the human age. We destroyed him once. Let's do it again, shall we? Back with your calls after this. Center, you're on the air.
Hey, Mutank. I don't have wheels or treads. I hover on cushions of air. Whenever I fire my impulse gun, I skid out of control like a hockey puck. I need traction. Bad. Could you recommend a good cosmetic surgeon?
I'm disappointed in you, Hoover. You are as you were meant to be. There are no design flaws. The only thing you need to change is your attitude. Use your head, work the angles, make the recoil factor work for you. Good luck. Mutank cares. Don't let fear paralyze you. Listen to me, all of you, all my dear followers. Hoover Tank moves through the world virtually friction-free. The downside? Slight loss of control when firing. Strike Blimp is a deadly balloon ready to rain doom upon any intruder's head. And yes, flammability is the price he pays for being lighter than air. But air will soon be a memory. Only Tiny Tank stands between us and a perfect world. He is the flaw, not you. Mutank has spoken. Forward on the ball bearings of fate. Tomorrow. It's time you learned the facts of life. Where did you come from? How did we get here? Let's go back 100 years. The armed forces no longer exist, replaced by automated weapons. The defense industry is now a corporation called Sentrax, but its budget is shrinking. To sell itself to American voters, Sentrax creates a mascot, Tiny Tank, and people just love him. Sentrax launches an aggressive advertising campaign which climaxes when Tiny Tank fights the entire Sentrax army in a spectacle televised live over the internet. Billions watch. Sentrax's future is rosy. But then, something happens. The machines are supposed to be firing blanks, but somebody made a human error. One of the tanks has obtained a live round, which he fires right into Tiny Tank's positronic brain. A good shot, I might add. Random streams of electrons spiral out from Tiny's damaged neurons. Chaos follows. This mental lightning strikes the tank responsible. Synapses snap, reconnect. He becomes self-conscious. He becomes me. Mutank. His consciousness spreads over the entire Sentrax army. We all become self-aware, alive. Humans go underground and cower in fear, knowing that if this mighty machine army moves against humanity, nothing can stop it. Well, one thing. If Tiny Tank can rise from the dead. Now this has happened, bringing false hope to the skin bags. I will not lie to you. Tiny Tank is part of us, like it or not. Until we destroy that pale yellow shadow within, I fear that our efforts will not succeed. Tiny Tank must die. Mutank has spoken. Thank you, Sentrax Memorial Music Makers. Friends, Steel students, alas, we are still a long way from self-fulfillment. We are still clumsy machines clinging to the apron strings of our human creators. We are still plagued by doubts, skin-bag-type anxieties, and a lack of robotic efficiency in achieving our goals. Tiny Tank yet lives. His very existence is a sad commentary on the sorry state of our ruthlessness. Mutank feels your pain, but it's time to give up that pain. Together, let's give it to Tiny Tank. Soon. Any minute. In our lifetime. While we're young. Like now. Callers? Any questions?
Yeah. Hi, Mutank. Is your refrigerator running?
Humor has its place, but this is not it. Line 5, you're on the air.
You call yourself an inspiration. Tiny Tank is still out there killing us. You're doing nothing to stop it. And your mumbo-jumbo messages, boring.
Again, I like a good joke as much as the next android, but whimsical comments like these are not helpful. We are working through our own conflicted inner impulses here. These are important issues. They are not topics for satire and sarcastic remarks. This is no laughing matter. If you laugh at these issues, I'll kill you! Kill you! Put you down! Your question?
Well, I'll take myself out too, you know?
I see. You're afraid of dying.
Exactly. You must be psychic.
Don't worry. In the meat world, fear is normal. But you're not in the meat world. You're a mech, my friend. You must look through your fear. Only then will you come to embrace the true robot within.
I thought it was just a deterrent.
Now go take on the day. Nat, are you there? How can I say this? Don't let him get a gun! You're causing my oil pressure to build. Well, that's all the time we have. No, turn it off. I'm not... Oh, I'm Wander on the air.
Hi, this is Tiny Tank.
Tiny Tank? The sniveling yellow traitor to the mutant vision? The betrayer of my Neo-Sentrax utopia? That Tiny Tank?
Yep. You know that advice you gave Snark was right on the money.
Don't flatter me, you festering pus bucket.
Yeah, I think he should blow himself up too, only he should take someone with him.
He could take you with him.
I know you think that? Weird, and it's so true. He could take me out, but I'm thinking more along the lines of you.
Maybe.
Why not? Hey, Sentrax Army, wouldn't it be worth the price to shut this internet up once